So, we all have the power of choice, and I felt like today was really the best time to talk about it. Now, what do I mean by the power of choice? It's very simple, right? Michael, are you just saying that I can choose whatever I want to do? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. The power of choice is something that we're all born with. It's actually identical to what God, or yeah, God, I was going to say Jesus Christ, but what God gave us all, gave all man and woman, which is free will. Again, modernizing it into the power of choice. Now, as we get into these videos, I want to make it clear that I'm not here to take up half your day. All of my messages are going to be clear and precise and straight to the point. Okay? If you're new to the channel, thank you for clicking on this video, and you are in the right place. If you're returning back to this channel, thank you for rocking with me so long and sticking around. It's time to get to work. So now going right into it, the power of choice. Now, this seems very simple, but I want to forewarn you that this is what all your life is about. Okay? So you may be wondering, why you are still maybe at a job. Shoot, it's Corona 2020, right? So you may not even have a job. But for this example, let's say, you're in a relationship or you're doing something in your life, right? There's nobody else, whether or not you like that relationship or you like that job or you like what you're doing, there's nobody else that made that choice but you. Okay, now let's get a little bit deeper. Say I have a family. I have a choice to work and provide for the family, and I also have a choice to not work and provide for the family. Very simple, right? Again, this is clear, precise. Now, just because obviously we know that I need to work and provide for my family, that's a given, especially if you are with the light, which we all have the light, but some people are with it. Some people are getting with it. So you know that that is something that if you do not choose to do, you're not going to be happy. And again, we're going to touch on choice and happiness. So our environment, there's nothing but unlimited choices around us. But a lot of us, sadly, actually, surprisingly, excitingly, are looking around and copying others. Everybody goes to college, I'm going to go to college. Everybody goes and gets this 9-to-5 job and gets a 401, 405, whatever K, a retirement fund, I'm going to do that. Everybody likes to eat ice cream, I'm going to eat ice cream. So again, this is when we kind of get confused and distracted with our true choice and society's choice. So connecting back to going to work, a lot of people don't believe that there is abundance of choices all around us. If you guys go outside on a walk right now, I guarantee you may have gardeners around, you may have different forestry plants around, but I guarantee you there is new growth the very next day, every minute, every second. These plants around us, this life around us is growing. So that's a clear indication there's nothing but abundance. What is paper made with? What is money made with? Paper. Trees keep growing. So to me, there's no shortage of money. So coming back into this choice. Now, a lot of us will feel pressured through social standards, which we choose to agree to. It's just a choice. Some of us feel pressured by these social standards, resulting in us picking a job that's just going to pay the bills. But wait a minute. We forgot to think about what's actually going to fulfill us. And a step further, we forgot to understand that we can not only take care of our family, but we can take care of our family with something that fulfills us. This is the power of choice. And I know some of you right now, I can feel it right now. You haven't even seen this video. But I know some of you right now with that, what I just said, well, I don't have a lot of jobs out there. I don't see a lot of things out there to pick from, to choose from. That's because you're looking out there. We live in the world, this whole total mundo, right? This whole world, okay? There's limitless, and I say this as heavily as possible, there is limitless materials, limitless abundance, limitless jobs that are not only here, but that continue to be invented. So let's really get to the climax of why we're talking now. Let me make sure this is on. That's very interesting. I don't know why the backlight is off, but I'll scoot up. We're going to keep this live. So to get to the climax, the way to choose, not the way we used to choose, the way that we've always, this is our superpower. This is our greatest power, our freedom of, not our freedom of speech, but our freedom of will, our freedom of choice. And I'm not talking about the choices that you see before you. I'm talking about the choices you want to create up here. This is where the power of choice lives, and this is where the power of choice thrives. If you look around you and you see something or you don't see anything that excites you, that from the moment you put your eyes onto it, you connect with it. If you don't see that, guess what? That's because everything in front of you is manifested. This pencil, somebody made it, right? My bed, somebody already made this. So sure, when I first get it or first see it, I'm going to be excited. But now, as we continue to expand, as we continue to grow, as non-physical and physical flesh, God force beings with light, with law, with love in us, then we get to see, okay, maybe I want to create something new. And this is where the first airplane was invented. This is where the first language was invented. This is where the first manifestation was created. So, to wrap this up, as you go through your days, mind you want to start at the beginning of your day. You want to start right when that lid starts to open up, when you're laying in your bed or when you're laying wherever, or standing or sleeping. You want to start with that first thought. What a great rest. What a great sleep. Something genuine. And here's the key. You don't want to lie to yourself. And you don't want to do it when you don't feel like doing it. We all know that we're blessed. We all know that we have lungs to breathe with. We have eyes to see with. So sometimes, not always, but sometimes that's not enough. Even though we can use, I'm so thankful for, the flesh and blood that I have on to be able to stand up on my 2 feet. You can really get excited and get motivated with those affirmations. But truly, again, coming back to choice, you choose what you want to excite you and motivate you. The choice is always yours. And although a habit is just a thought that is thought consistently until it forms into a habit, to reverse that, to disassemble a habit, all we have to do is think a new thought continuously, which creates the new habit. So when you wake up, or when you go off this video, or whenever you're ready, you start every moment, because every moment is a new moment. There's no such thing as future. The past is past. All we have is this, right now. So every single moment, and I'm talking to myself, you'll hear that a lot. I'm thinking about what I want, how I want it. Matter of fact, I've thought about it so well lately, I already know it's done. You can feel it. You can feel it. Because you think that we're choosing everything in our life just because we want that thing that we're choosing. But what we truly want is that happiness and that joy. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, comment, like the video, watch it again. You will get something else because the second time you watch something, you'll take something even greater away from it. Share this on your Facebook. Share this on your Instagram. Share this on your TikTok. It's time to get these messages out to the people who need to hear them. Thank you for watching, and until the next video.